Morning, folks. It is day 2 of our adventure, and it is a beautiful morning with the sun rising here at our camp. So Nancy and I are getting ready to head back into Bryce Canyon National Park for our second hike of this trip. And this time we're doing the Fairyland Loop. And it is a little over 8 miles. And again, you start at the Fairyland trailhead, hike down into the canyon, and then back up. And then I believe you hike about 1 or 2 miles of the actual rim trail that goes along Bryce Canyon. So really looking forward to that. It's an early morning. It's probably about 7 o'clock. So we're hoping to get some good shots of the sun rising on the rocks. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. All right, see you on the trail. that does it for the Fairyland Loop Trail. It's pretty awesome. A great little hike. Now it's time for some lunch and hitting the gift shops. All right, folks, we are well rested and well fed. We just got done eating at the Ruby Inn, which was excellent. At least if you're a big guy like me and who loves those all-you-can-eat buffets, it was awesome. So I really filled myself, got my money's worth for that, and it was really good. And they also have a general store, so was able to pick up a few stickers, you know, stuff like that that I normally pick up at the gift shop. But now what we're doing, we're going back into the park, and we're doing what they call, I think it's the Southern Scenic Drive. It's an 18-mile drive from the gate, and the destination is Rainbow Point. And I believe there's like a 1-mile hike, I'm not sure. Nancy was reading it to me. It sounded pretty interesting, where you can go and view a natural bridge. So that's what we're gonna do. Just take a nice, easy little cruise down the park, go check out this natural bridge, and I'm assuming Rainbow Point should be some colorful rocks. Hoping so, but we will see you on the trail. First stop on this Southern Scenic Tour is the Natural Bridge. Let's go check this out. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty.
All right, that was a Natural Bridge. Pretty cool. We're gonna continue on with the Southern Scenic Drive. Let's go. Next stop, Aqua Canyon. Let's see what we got. Pretty cool. That looks like a big Thor's hammer. Aqua Canyon, it's all right. Looks similar to everything else, so on with the tour. Next on the stop, Ponderosa Point. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool. I liked Ponderosa Point more than Aqua Canyon. All right, just a couple more miles till Rainbow Point. All right, one final stop before we hit Rainbow Point, and that is Black Birch Canyon. Let's go check out these views. We are now at the highlight of the Southern Scenic Drive, which is Yovimpa Point and Rainbow Point. We're gonna go hit Yovimpa first, and then it looks like there may be a trail that connects around to Rainbow Point. So let's see what we can see. Yovimpa making us work a little bit. Can just step out of the truck. Had to walk maybe a quarter mile or so. But, oh wow. That's pretty cool.
So which direction are
Yovimpa Point, definitely worth it. Now we're gonna go check out this connecting trail, which should take us to Rainbow Point. Check that out. Final destination, Rainbow Point. Very cool. Well, that's going to do it for the Scenic Southern Drive. Really beautiful overlooks, really easy just to pull out and get these amazing views. So if you're looking to not hike and walk as much, this is a great alternative. Nice, beautiful drive. 18 miles from the gate. Definitely well worth it, especially at the very end. Rainbow Point and Yovimpa Point are beautiful, so definitely worth the trip. I think now we're just going to head on back to camp, start cooking some dinner, and enjoy the rest of our evening. All right, see you at camp. We are back at the campsite after just a wonderful day in Bryce Canyon National Park, and I showed you around a little bit of our campsite, but I didn't really talk too much about it, like where it was at. So we are off of Johns Valley Road, and it is BLM site, and it's nice. It's pretty private, it's pretty spread out, so I like the fact that it has a lot of trees. I'm a hammock guy, so I like being able to have trees and just a lot of room to do a setup. So large campsite and very private. We've only seen one other person around here, and so we like that. It's been very quiet. We're probably about half a mile off the road. You can hear the traffic some, but it's not too bad. And I'll drop the coordinates below when I post this video. But I saw other BLM sites like Big Tom. I think that's probably the most popular, or the Red Canyon BLM sites. And I even saw some that were just before the sign. When you go into the park, there's a turnoff to the right, and all those seem to be pretty popular. And I only saw a couple of mentions about Johns Valley Road, so I thought it might be a little more private, a little more secluded, and that is the case. But it's just a basic site. There's no views from here. There's no water, no sound of creek or anything. You need to bring in and take out whatever you bring for camping. But it is a good site. It is very private. It is quiet. Again, there's a lot of trees, there's shade, and I just like how spread out the campsite is, how large it is. We got a fire ring, and it's just been great. So we really have enjoyed this campsite. But this is our last night. Tomorrow we head back into the park for one more hike, and that is the Peekaboo hike. And I believe that starts at Inspiration Point or Bryce Point. But we're hoping to be there and get some sunrise shots and then do the loop. And I think that's a little over 5 miles. So we're going to be getting up early, heading out there, and beginning that loop. And really looking forward to that. Then after that, we'll come back here, break down camp, and then head home. But that's going to do it for this evening, and I will see you in the morning.